Hey curiosity seekers, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to reveal you about a famous cult violence that twisted the whole society in Los Angeles. Yeah, it's the Manson family who laid the dark shadows for both peace and love. So join us to decode the terrible Manson family murders hidden behind the madness. Before that, subscribe to our YouTube channel to enjoy more videos. Who is this Manson? Do you know who is in the Manson family? Charles Manson was born in the 1930s in Cincinnati, Ohio. He experienced a difficult hardship because his father left him before he was even born. He was born into his mother in a struggling time, and he was exchanged for an unthinkable choice of jug of beer. Both his exposure to and participation in sexual assault has shaped the approach to criminalism. At the age of 19, after he was out of reform school, and was entrusted to the care of his aunt and uncle. Again, in 1957, he was jailed for breaking the terms of his probation. In 1967, he moved to San Francisco, which was a crucial year in his life, as he eventually gathered people for the Manson family. So he built a strong circle around him with loyal followers who were drawn to work for his disruptive instructions. This newly formed Manson family was contained of both men and also young women who are popular as Manson girls. Manson started to spread violence and commit crimes with the disappointment of his lifelong Hollywood aspiration. So let's see the sum of popular horrible murders that the Manson family has done. The very first murder that the Manson family has made is the murder of Gary Hinman. This tragic event occurred on the 25th of July, 1969. Gary Hinman was born in Colorado in 1934. He was a talented musician. On the path to explore his spiritual pursuits, Hinman met Bobby Beausoleil, who was a member of the Manson family. The main reason that led to Hinman's terrible demise is the botched heroin deal that occurred in July 1969. Beausoleil wanted to reconsider after a dispute over mescaline tabs he had bought from Hinman got out of hand. So, the basis of this financial disagreement was Manson's faith in Hinman's outstanding inheritance and investments. So, this faith contradiction paved the way to face Hinman in an effort to reclaim the alleged money. Manson ordered Beausoleil to proceed. On July 25, 1969, Beausoleil confronted Hinman to get to know his purpose. Beausoleil came along with Susan Atkins and Mary Brunner, who are the other Manson family members. Their intention was to show off power only, but everything unexpectedly changed as Hinman refused to admit that having the money. Being annoyed, Beausoleil turned to start violence. Charles Manson quickly arrived. He engaged as a result of this violent encounter. A samurai sword was flashed by Manson, and Hinman was wounded. However, in an attempt to recover the non-existent money, Beausoleil had to choose the ultimate decision to stop things from getting worse. He decided to kill Hinman. Hinman had killed finally by stabbing in the chest. The bloody wall symbolized Hinman's conflict through the terrifying graffiti, "Political Piggy." The murder of Sharon Tate and friends is one of the significant murders of the Manson family that twisted everyone. This horrible catastrophe occurred on the 8th of August, 1969. Sharon Tate and her 4 other friends were abruptly killed in this murder, which was handled by the followers of cult leader Charles Manson. There are several direct and indirect connections created between Manson and the house where the murders occurred. However, his intended targets weren't Sharon Tate and her husband Roman Polanski. Manson had ordered his followers to come up with a crime that would shock everyone and make society realize their existence. So Watson, Susan Atkins, Linda Kasabian, and Patricia Krenwinkel entered the house at night and started the gruesome killings. Stephen Parent, who was a close friend of the property manager, was untimely killed at the very young age of 18 by a gunshot. Then, after entering the main home, famous actress Sharon Tate was killed. When Tate was dying, she was an 8-month pregnant lady. The other 3 victims in the residence were her friends, who are Abigail Folger, Wojciech Frykowski, who was a Poland author, and Jay Sebring, who was a celebrity hairstylist in the profession. They had faced merciless murder consisting of suffering from ropes placed around their necks, stabbings, and murderous shootings. The house was covered in blood, and the killers had put their hideous signature, "Pig." Yet another terrible murder that the Manson family is responsible for is the killing of Leno and Rosemary LaBianca. This incident happened on the 10th of August, 1969. Leno and Rosemary LaBianca are a couple who wed in Las Vegas in 1959, beginning a new chapter in their lives. Rosemary had 3 children from her prior marriage. On the day before this tragic murder, LaBiancas was spending time with Rosemary's kids. Several times, Rosemary had experienced frightening experiences. She had reported them to the police also. The home of LaBianca was the main target of Manson. Watson, who was a member of the Manson family, was one of LaBianca's cronies. At night, the Manson family entered their home. Rosemary was caught by Patricia Krenwinkel and Leslie Van Houten. She bravely battled to save her life. Unfortunately, she was brutally stabbed. Watson had attacked Leno. Both of them were killed in the end by the members of the Manson family fulfilling the thriving aspirations of Manson. Their terrible symbolic words of death to pigs had been written using the blood of dead couple Leno and Rosemary LaBianca. The following day, the dead bodies of parents were grimly discovered by the LaBianca's children. Leno was lying on the living room floor, and Rosemary was found to be in a heartbreaking scene wearing one of her favorite gowns. So, with that, as we conclude, the tragic incidents that we bring you today are several popular murder cases of tragic saga made by the Manson family in a compelling and scary way. Manson, who was the creator of the Manson family, died in 2017. However, their death penalty was later changed to a lifetime of imprisonment. Subscribe to our channel. If you find this video more insightful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching.